and welcome to our channel. This is Archie the Cockatiel and I am Archie's mom Stacy. And today we have an unboxing for some products I got from a new website that I haven't ordered from before. So this video is going to take a few days to record because we are going to be growing something. And let's get down into the product. Are you ready to see what I got you? Alright, so this package is from China Prairie. And I'll have a link to their site down below, as well as links to the specific items that I ordered, as well as a starter kit that I would recommend. Just so you know, China Prairie right now only ships in the United States, so I do apologize to those of you who aren't in the US that you won't be able to order these particular products. But I do want to say that what I ordered is something that you can order from other places. So this is just the site that I chose to order these products from. So the first thing that's in the box is our receipt with a thank you on it, as well as this little packet here. So this has the name of the company on it. It's little cards about things that they recommend, like they have their own tea. Another product that they have that has like flowers and herbs in it. And then the Thrive Diet, which is actually something that I got. Looks like they also have eucalyptus. This is very important. These are the sprouting instructions. So we will definitely be using these. Talks about the easy sprout. And then there's also a pamphlet about sprouts. And it says, avian fresh diets are the result of 18 years of diet evolution at the China Prairie breeding facility in Northern California, which contained more than 400 parrots of over 50 species. It is centered upon the concept that wild birds eat living, succulent food without synthetic vitamins and preservatives. Birds have access and utilize a vast array of herbal plant life. The formulas are nutrient dense, which means a smaller amount of food is needed for nourishment. Consequently, it is an economic advantage to both product and shipping expense. The seeds, grains, and legumes we have chosen with assistance from our birds and other natural food authorities are the finest organic human-grade items in proportions, providing the best complementary combinations. Wherever possible, they are certified and organically grown. Most of these are provided in a whole form. This is a great savings as you are not paying for full whole weight and there is no debris to clean up. So basically the benefit of sprouts for your bird is they're very nutrient dense. Seeds have some nutritional value, some of them do. A lot of them are going to be full of fat, but not every single seed out there is bad, and that's important to remember. So the sprouts, it will take a couple of days to grow them, but when a plant sprouts, it is just so much more enriched with a lot of nutrients, and you get a lot of benefit, or really your bird is getting a lot of benefit from eating the sprouts. And online, if you were to look it up, sprouted seeds are lower in fat as the process of sprouting utilizes the fat in the seed to start the growing process, thus reducing the fat stored in the seeds. So some other benefits of sprouts are they are packed with vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. The sprout growing process causes the formation of vitamins and an increase in all vitamins present. Sprouts also contain an overwhelming quantity of life-enhancing antioxidants that come in a variety of forms, each one providing unique chemical components as they target and bind to specific free radicals. They're also abundant in enzymes. Enzymes are essential for good health and they make every single biochemical process possible. They assist in the brain, nervous system, vascular system, cell regeneration, growth, immunity, digestive systems, all of the vital organs. All of those things depend on enzymes to function properly. They're also rich in protein, and sprouts provide a wealth of nutrients that are easily assimilated and utilized by the body. Some of the differences that people have noticed by giving their birds sprouts are significant improvements in feather condition and color, fewer illnesses, and birds with health issues have experienced strong recoveries, reversal of obesity problems, and reduction in feather destruction behaviors. So these sprouts should be good for Jackie because she's a feather picker. Evie the Kaik will eat pretty much anything, so I'm sure she's gonna love these. Hopefully BB will like them as well. And then a little someone here is gonna be getting them for breakfast. Because we need to reverse obesity problems. Alright, well let me show you what we actually got in here. Now they do have, what is it here? They do have a starter kit that you can get. I'll have the link down below for that. So I didn't do the starter kit. Technically it might have been more cost efficient to do the starter kit, but I wanted a certain blend that didn't come in the starter kit versus the other one that it came with that was like the grain one or something like that, and I really wanted a different one. So price wise I probably paid a little more versus saving money with the starter kit, but I got what I wanted, so I'm not going to complain about that, and I think it was worth spending the extra money to get what I wanted. So alright, so the first thing that you need when you sprout is something to sprout in. So they had this available, and this was about, I want to say like $15 or so. You can actually get these on Amazon for $15. So it shows how the sprouting is going to work. Why sprout? So I think this is going to be pretty cool. It looks like it's pretty easy as well, and I'm all about wanting things to be easy because I am busy a lot of the time, and I just like to save time. The starter kit came with 2 blends, but one of the blends I didn't like as much as the other one, so that's once again why I didn't do the starter kit. So one of them is the Psittacine Blend. And this one has sunflower seed, which typically is a very fatty seed, but we're sprouting it, which is going to use a lot of that fat. So while sunflower seeds are generally fatty, when you sprout them, it changes them quite a bit. So don't freak out. It's going to be okay. Okay. So it also has whole yellow corn, whole oat, brown rice, high pro wheat, berry, whole green pea, garbanzo, mung bean, which mung beans are supposed to be really good, buckwheat, white millet, red millet, fenugreek, pumpkin seed, sesame seed, quinoa, radish seed, mustard seed, red clover seed, and lentils. So lots of great stuff in there. That's what the blend looks like. And this is a 1-pound bag. They do come in other sizes of bags, but once again, I am just starting out, so I didn't want to go too crazy. If I do this and the birds really like it, and I really like it, then I'll go crazy and buy a lot more, and I'm sure I'll make a video about it. I want to say I spent like $70 or something on all of this. It was something like that after shipping. And the starter kit's right around that price. So, but you get bigger bags of the blend when you do the starter kit. And I think you get 2 of the sprouters instead of just 1. But I'll have a link below so you can check it out. This is the blend that I really wanted that didn't come in the starter kit. So this is what the blend looks like. This is the blend. This is called the Thrive Exotic Blend. And this one, it really tells you about like how to sprout it and whatnot. But what's in it is buckwheat, high pro wheat berries, sunflower seeds, which was in the other one as well. It also has oats, spelt, green split peas, yellow split peas. It also has red millet, which the other one had too, French green lentils, red lentils, broccoli seeds, black sesame seeds, alfalfa seeds, coriander seeds, fennel, and poppy seeds. So there are some differences between this and the other one that I got, And I got the big bag of this one because this is the one I was most excited to try. And then the last thing that I got is the Fresh Stabilizer. I don't fully understand what this does yet, so keep watching the video because I'm going to show setting this up and actually doing the sprouting. I just know that you're supposed to use this when you sprout, so I bought a bottle of it because you look like you're supposed to. So alright, well, let's head into the kitchen and get this started. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start our sprouts. Oops. So I already opened up the box. This is what it looks like up close. Has some instructions on the back and talks about how it works on the side and why to do it, but we already know why we're doing it. So let's get started. I opened up the box and inside was this external cup, the internal cup, the vented lid, and I think they call this like the alfalfa tray or something like that. Something weird. Yeah, the alfalfa insert. So the alfalfa insert goes in the internal cup with the part that's sticking up here facing upwards so you can pull it out. So that goes in the inner cup, which is the smaller one. So we're going to put that in there. On the instructions, so here's the instructions that came with it. I did set it down on the wet counter and a bunch of like the ink is like flaking off, so be careful. I wish I could laminate this because like the water did some damage to it, so I took a picture of it with my phone just in case this deteriorates anymore. So, but it says that you should thoroughly wash your hands prior, which I've already done. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to measure out our dry sprouts. We're going to do 1/8 to 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to do 1/4 of a cup. So I've got my 1/4 here. Got my bag. This also has instructions on it as well. And this is the Thrive blend. So I'm excited to try this. You get a lot in here. And we're going to put this in the internal cup. Seal this back up. And then it says it can hold up to 1 cup of sprouts. So, and then once we add the dry seed to the inner vessel, we place it in the outer vessel. So it goes right in here. Now when you put it in the outer vessel, you want to make sure that when you are soaking it, which is the process we're working on, that it's flush. It is going to be hard to get the inner cup out of the external cup because it is flush. But once you're done soaking and you're getting ready to sprout, you're going to turn the cup in a way that it doesn't go flush. It will kind of hover above it. But for now, for the sprouting or for the initial soaking, we do want it all the way in there. So the next thing that we're going to do is add 4 inches of water over the dry seed. So we want to put some water in. I'm going to do a little bit of water at a time. So we can see the water's rising up above the seed level, which is right here. And it's easier to add a little bit of water at a time to make sure that you get where you want to go rather than putting in too much. So we're actually only halfway there, so I'm going to speed this up a bit. Alright, so we are to just about 4 inches. And the next thing that we want to do is let this soak for 8 hours. So it is 2:21 now. So in about 8 hours, what we do is we come back and we're going to drain the water from this, and then we will carry on with the rest of the instructions. But before I put the lid on, it did say to add 8 drops to 16 ounces of water. So I'm gonna put in, I don't know how many ounces of water are in there. I'm just gonna put in 8 drops. And yeah, so I'll grab my stabilizer. Come on. There we go. And that is the stabilizer that we got. Alright, and it didn't say which lid. According to this, we just soak it open like that. We don't use one of the lids on it. So I'm gonna let it sit in here. I've heard in other sprout videos that you shouldn't put this in a area with a lot of sunlight and heat, because it can like alter the way that the sprouting works, or grow faster, or get bacteria faster. So I'm gonna have it in the kitchen for now, but if I cook later, I'll put it somewhere else where it won't get too warm. So, but for now, I'm gonna keep it in the kitchen. Excited for some sprouts? All right, well, we will see you in about 8 hours. All right, I'm having some digital camera issues, so I have to use my phone, but it has been 8 hours, so this is what our sprouts look like so far. They're ready for me to drain and rinse. So the first thing I'm gonna do is remove the inner cup from the outer cup and then drain all the water. And then I will run water through just the inner cup so that the water is draining while I'm rinsing these sprouts. And then once all of the water is out, once you're done rinsing after a while, you put it back in there, and I'll show you the correct way to do it that I mentioned earlier. So I'll be back in just a sec. All right, so I drained the water out, and now I'm just going to run some water through it and rinse them out. So I'm gonna do this for a few. All right, so I got them rinsed, and I'm going to position the inner cup so that it's hovering above the outer cup like that. And it says to put the vented dome on top, which is this guy here. And it says that it helps create humidified airflow by convection. So that's pretty cool. So in the morning, I will be rinsing it again, and then in the evening tomorrow night, I'll be rinsing it again. And it says after about 24 to 32 hours of this, we should have some sprouts. So I'll show you what they look like tomorrow morning. All right, so it's the next morning, and these are what our sprouts look like. They haven't sprouted yet. So it is time to rinse them again and put that vented lid back on. And then in the evening, we will be rinsing them again. All right, so just rinsed it again for this evening. And it looks like we have some sprouts going on there. So I rinsed it out. I'm going to put the vented dome back on top of it. And then tomorrow morning, we will rinse it again and see if we've got more sprouts going. Planted these on Wednesday. It's Friday night, and these are actually ready to be served. I looked at them earlier when I got home from work, and I thought that they maybe still had until the next morning to be done. But it's been a few hours, and they've sprouted more. So I think we are actually ready to start storing these in the refrigerator, and tomorrow it will be what is for breakfast. So stick around, and I will record the birds trying sprouts for the first time. All right, and to store it in the fridge, I put the plain lid on top, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in there.
Alright, so these sprouts are ready to be fed. As you can see, they are definitely sprouted. So let's go ahead and serve some up for the birds and see how they like it. Alright, so I served it up to the birds, and you can already see the bottom of the container. So I would say the amount of sprouts that I made is good for probably like 2 days worth of sprouts for all of my birds. So if you just have one bird or a couple, this should definitely go a lot longer. I might make more like a half a cup next time around, since I believe I made a fourth of a cup this time, and it will get me about 2 days worth of sprouts. So I think next time I'll make a half a cup so it'll go a little farther. Evie is really liking the sprouts. She's flinging them around, but she's eating them too. Are those good, Evie? Try them? You gonna try them? What do you think? What do you think? So yummy. Yeah. What do you think? Am I standing too close? Yeah, you gonna try it? Oh, how's that? I put some of her favorite treats in there to try to coerce her to it. But of course now she's just eating those. She's not trying them, but the important thing is to make sure that you consistently offer them, because at some point they may try them. So just because she doesn't want to try it right now doesn't mean that she'll never like them. So, right, Jackie? Right, Jackie? You're just picky. You're just picky. But you're so pretty. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching our video all about growing sprouts for your birds. Don't forget that I have the links below for all of the products. Yeah? What did you think? Did you like the sprouts? Were they good?
So it's been a few days since we've tried the sprouts, and Evie and Archie really like the sprouts. BB still hasn't tried them, and Jackie still isn't interested either. But the thing is, when you try something new, you want to keep at it, keep offering it, because you never know when they're going to try it. And you don't want to give up on something new. You want to, yeah. Because you never know, one day they might try it and they might really like it. So with a bird like Archie, I just have to pretend to eat it, and it piques his interest. With Evie, my Kaik, you can literally put like anything in the bowl and she will go try to eat whatever it is. So she's not a finicky bird. But with Jackie and BB, I'm going to try to continue to put things that I know that they like in the bowl with the sprouts to like pique their interest and get them to check it out. And then hopefully at some point they will try it, right? Yeah. Alright, well thank you for watching. Please remember to hit that subscribe button so that you can join our flock. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And until then, we will see you next time. Yep.